Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm back with another NXB video. So today I will be ranking all the red ninjas in the game, and I'm planning to do this for like every color, but it depends on how many how this video is received. If this video gets like around 1000 views in 3 days, then I will definitely make it on like every color, but if it does not, then that means that people are not interested, so I'll not make another part. But let's hope that it gets 1000 views and I'll then continue the next part. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So first of all, I'm going to be ranking all the red characters except the ones that have ultimate. For example, Kiba, Choji, those kind of characters that still don't have an ultimate, I'm not gonna rank them, and I will rank the best possible kit a character can have. So at the bottom, it's Might Guy. I really don't think so. He is really bad, to be honest, because of his kit. First of all, his like original kit is also bad, and also his like re-kit isn't that good. For example, like his new ultimate Hirudora has 90-second cooldown and the range is just bad. It's just not good. And Sakujaku is a good ultimate, but I think so it can be escaped pretty easily. So I'd say it is also not that like amazing. And then he's a red character. He has jutsus, but one of his like new 4 stars, you can get attack power and movement speed, but it like what do you say? It takes like a 2k HP away from you, so that's not good. Since he's a red character, his defenses are already down, and then you also take away HP. And it's not like the effect stays permanent. It's only for like large and like it is for large time, but it's still not that good. To get away like 2k HP and just get these effects, it's just not that good. And his other attacks are also just mediocre. So yeah, Might Guy is at the bottom of the list. And then the next one is Boruto. The old Boruto, not the Genin one. And about him, he got his ult from Sam, but he suffers greatly because of his like Shadow Clone Jutsu. It's good, but it's just, if it would have been like Naruto Shadow Clone Jutsu, like he would have been pretty good, because then he would have been able to like set off tornado rock, but with this one he can't. So that's one bad thing about him. And the damage on like his Shadow Clone Jutsu, I don't think so it's I don't think so it's close to Naruto, like OG Naruto's damage. So it's also that. And his ultimate, it's fine, but the range in terms of like wideness, it does not cover that much of area. So that is one thing. Even though its ultimate is still okay, decent. And his other jutsu, like nothing special, and none of his jutsus have any effects on it. So it's just like pretty basic, and he can definitely be used on defense if you like power him up a lot. But who would power up Boruto? That's the thing. I once got destroyed by Boruto. He was pretty powered up, so yeah, I got destroyed in just 1 or 2 Shadow Clone Jutsu, so he destroyed me, and that's why he's above Guy, because Guy will not be able to do that much damage on defense. And then next I have Suigetsu. So about him, he has an attack that has a teleport, so at least that's one thing. And his ultimate, it's quite narrow, but it's still usable. It's kind of, you can say it's I'd say it's not as good as Boruto's, but like him having teleport, he is a better main than Boruto. So I guess he is above Boruto then, because at least he has a teleport. And his ultimate, if you know how to use it correctly, you can definitely use it. And in terms of damage, of course, Boruto will do much more than this, but that teleport, in my opinion, gives Suigetsu the edge. And like, let's see one of his 4 stars. The attack range is okay, but his attacks are not wide enough. They are quite narrow attacks, so that's one thing about him. That's why he's not that good. Just only teleport saves him. So yeah. And then I have Hidan. Even like after his re-kit, Hidan isn't that good, because the only thing is that he can give damage over time on defense. That said, like his ultimate is mediocre. Like everything about, he just does not have that much effects. One of his attacks can pull you to Hidan, but it's still not that good. His like old ultimate is fine, but it's easy to escape. And his newer ultimate is just mediocre, nothing special about it. And just the thing is that he gives damage over time, so he is a much better option than all the ninjas I said. On defense, he is a much better option because of the damage over time. Other than that, Hidan also does not do anything special. And he can be also used in attack missions, but he does not have a teleport. So him being better on defense gives him edge over Suigetsu, in my opinion. And now we have the OG Sasuke with his like new re-kit, of course, with the Chidori stream. and the new ultimate and the both new 4 stars, because then he can like stun you a lot and he can do a lot of damage. Like Sasuke can do a lot of damage with his like Chidori stream, and also his like basic attacks do a lot of damage since he's a red character, and one of his attacks can knock you down and 2 can stun you. So he is pretty good on defense. If you like put pots, the aromas, I guess they're called the aromas, Mirage, no, I don't know, I'm not sure what they are called, but those red pots or the white pots, they boost his defense and attack, so that will definitely help him. And like he is capable of doing a lot of damage. If he's able to stun you on defense, he will definitely do a lot of damage to you. The one thing is that he's red. I know all the ninjas are red, so I'm not gonna bring that argument, but he can't take that much damage, and his attacks like do a lot of damage, but it's still not good enough to be like a must on defense, so that's why he's this low on the list. Other than that, like he can be used as a main, but you need to remove one of his attacks, and I'd say he works better with the full kit, so he's also not that good on the attack missions. And then I have Darui, the latest one. So him, like for me, first of all, him being on the top of the list is not top, but higher than these ninjas is because one of his attacks give him like attack and defense and also critical rate, and but he also has like 2 attacks that give paralysis, so that's also really, really good. And his ultimate is decent, it's not that good, but it's still okayish. And the thing is, the cool factor about him is just insane. Like he's so cool character, that's why he gets an edge over the other ones. And on defense, he can be pretty good because he, as I told you, gets the defense and attack boost and also critical boost, and he has 2 attacks that can paralyze the opponents. And of course all the characters are red, and so is Daru, so he can do a lot of damage with his basic attacks too. So yeah, that's why Daru is this high on the list. And next we have Deidara with the new ultimate, because I'm not ranking ninjas on just how good they are as a main or on defense. I'm just ranking ninjas on a whole level. So for me, Deidara's utility is much better with the new ultimate than the rest of the ninjas, even though those ninjas are better in attack missions than Deidara, and also on defense they can do more damage. But with Deidara's new ultimate, that damage over time is really good. So overall, Deidara is much better on defense, and most of the people use Deidara on defense, you know that, because of the damage over time. So in terms of utility, he has a lot, because as I told you, damage over time. And in attack missions, he can't do much. As a support, he also can't, but just that damage over time ultimate gives him the edge over the others. And next, number 3, now we are getting into the top 3. So number 3 is Temari, in my opinion, because she can do a lot of damage, and if you remove one of her attacks in the final room, she can just do a ton of damage while standing behind and away from the ultimate's range. And she's really good. Like her ultimate is also not that bad, it's a pretty good ultimate, and she also like can knock down the opponents. And as I told you, she in the main room is really good. Like one of the best ninjas in the main room is Temari, because if you, like as I told you, remove one of her attacks, the iframe one, then she will not go close to the ninjas and she will stay far away and just keep on using her attacks from there, and they do a lot of damage because she's a red character, of course, and her ultimate range is also really good. So yeah, Temari, number 3. Now next, there was number 2. There was a tough competition, but I decided to give it to OG Naruto, number 2. Yes, surprise, he's not number 1, he's number 2. I'll tell you why he's number 2 later on when I go on to the first ninja. So OG Naruto, he's number 2 because first of all, he is amazing amazing main character to use in attack missions. Like his Shadow Clone Jutsu can avoid set of tornado traps. It does a lot of damage. He has a attack that will paralyze your opponent. His ultimate is also, like the new one, is also really good. Like area it covers is also really good, and the animation is also quite long, so sometimes it might be able to overcome iframe users, because his last hit it also does a lot of damage. So yeah, Naruto. On defense, as I told you, like that Shadow Clone Jutsu is so good. He can do a lot of damage, can also stun you, and his ultimate, as I told you, is really good. Can counter sometimes can counter iframe. So Naruto Uzumaki is number 2. And number 1, Kabuto. Like this shouldn't be a surprise. He is one of the best. Like I'd say after like Shisui, in my opinion, Kabuto is the best unit to put on defense because of his like stun and poison attack. Like this guy is insane on defense, and not just defense, in attack missions he can also do quite good. He is like toe to toe with OG Naruto in terms of attack missions, but on defense, if I am like given a choice between Naruto and Kabuto, I'll definitely pick Kabuto, because this guy's like poison attack is insane. It does a lot of damage. It gives you like poison also, and he has an attack that will stun you, like, and his ultimate is decent, not that great, but it's okay. His like 4-star is enough to like destroy ninjas on defense. Like Kabuto is just the best, one of the best on defense after Shisui, in my opinion. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone, but I think so. He is the best after Shisui. Some might argue Itachi too, but I'd say Kabuto is better than Itachi because of his poison and stun attack. Of course, it depends on luck. In some situations, Itachi might be better because he can use teleport and stuff, but still, okay, let's say he's the like number 3 best ninja on defense. So I don't know what else to say. Like he's at least number 3 best ninja for defense. His like poison attack is insane, and even on attack missions, if you don't have the dash attack, one of his 3 stars covers a long range, and you can just like avoid tornado traps with that, and then stun and poison. All you need to do is just use your poison, stun the ninja, and use your like one of the attacks, that's the other 3-star, and that ninja is dead. He's so good on defense and in attack missions. So yeah, that's why Kabuto takes the number 1. And yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll meet you in the next one.